There are times when you deserve more than a coffee break, so make a cup of Mellow Birds. You'll find its smooth, mellow flavor turns an ordinary coffee break into a mellow moment. Mellow Birds for mellow moments.
Every day should have some.
Very naughty, Joanna. So, mellow moments yet again. And get ready for your hug in a mug. Your baby cloud in liquid form. Take your sip of Mellow Birds now. And let's see what's on the box.
We've got a much funnier American clown here for you tonight. I tell you his name, but I don't know it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the unknown comic.
Ronald the Clown. How you doing, England? Yeah, I'm the unknown comic, and comedy is my bag. I always like to start out by handing out some autographed 8x10 pictures of myself. Here we go. One over there. Also got some pictures of me as a baby. All right, here we go. One over there. Yeah, it's not easy being the unknown comic. Yeah, I just flew in from Los Angeles. Yeah, it was no fun. I got airsick, and nobody knew. All right, let's have a toast, folks. I'm glad to be here. Here's mud in your eye.
This comic is not my bag, ladies and gentlemen. Not my bag. Boom, boom.
I'll tell you what, folks. Just a minute, I'm soaking wet. All right.
This is terrible. Like Bob Monkhouse must be sitting there thinking, I'm a lot funnier than this.
Let me take a look at this crowd. Well, we got some weird-looking folks here tonight. All right, I tell you what, it's time now for a change of pace. That's right, it's time now.
People in the audience, like, literally losing it. Oh, wow. We're mellow here on Mellow Moments. Let's just take it in our stride.
Now for a little ventriloquism. Hey, what's your name? Sadsack. Hey, Sadsack, you doing the impressions? Are you kidding? Ruff, 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 ruff. Hey, what was that? A doggy bag. All right, folks, it's time now for some magic. That's right, I'm gonna make the entire audience disappear. Where'd they go? Speaking of magic, I picked up this girl hitchhiking the other day who told me she was a magician. Well, I didn't believe her, but she put her hand on my leg and I turned into a motel. All right, watch very carefully now, folks. Notice that I have in my right pocket a white handkerchief. I place the handkerchief back into the pocket. I now pat on the pocket. The white handkerchief has now transferred over to this pocket. All right, you're confused. All right, I place the handkerchief back into the pocket. I pat on it again. It is now back in this pocket. Oh, I know you're all saying he has two handkerchiefs, right? Wrong.
I want to write to Points of View about this. What on earth is this comic? It's just awful. Dear Terry.
Who put the knot in this sucker? You've been a terrific crowd. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. All right. How you doing?
That was an amazing display of versatility.
It's different, isn't it?
Well, you're not just a comic, you're a magician, and you're a ventriloquist. And, do you have any...
All right, that was nothing. I'm going to blow some magic potion into this empty bag. All right, you ready? All right, I'm going to make a live bird appear inside this bag. Say the magic word, Shazam. Oh, wow, what a butler. Well, the sucker was sick anyway.
You do magic? You do impressions?
Oh, I do impressions? Of course I do impressions. I do everything. Are you kidding? Look at this.
Of a snowstorm, you do an impression. Tremendous
Here's
impression.
a quick impression from the movie The Exorcist, my impression of Miss Linda Blair.
Do you do impressions of any stars?
Oh, yes, here's a quick impression. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Mr. Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow. I'd like to see this. Oh,
Okay, that is the first funny thing that he's done. That was the first funny bit of this act.
that is good.
Thank you.
Everybody watching you wants to know what's underneath that bag.
So would I.
Would you take the bag off for
Are
me?
you ready to take the bag off? You want me to take the bag
Is
off?
everybody, do you want to take the bag off?
All right, here goes. Okay. Woo! There we go.
Oh, that's much better, yeah.
I feel better now. Didn't know I was going to be this good looking, did you?
No.
Yeah, I had a facelift last week. Check it out. I pull that sucker off. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mary Langston.
Thank you.
Very funny, Mary. Very funny.
Ah, it's just crazy, isn't it?
But it's such an original creation, the unknown comic with a bag over your head. I mean, everything you do is wacky and zany and, as the Americans would say, dumb.
Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. And Monkhouse privately is thinking, this is absolute tosh. I've been in show business 40 years. I've never seen a worse act. That's what he's thinking.
See, I may be dumb, and I'm not stupid. I'm not kidding. Like, whenever I go swimming in the ocean, I always wear a T-shirt that says Nixon was innocent, because I figure even a shark wouldn't swallow that. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart.
What do you do for sport?
Well, like one time I went skiing. I went on a cross-country ski trip. I was the only guy that brought a six-pack of beer in case we had to leave a message in the snow.
were you bright at school, or were you the class?
Oh, I was a very smart kid. I'm not kidding. I was a smart. One time I brought my teacher an apple. She gave me a big kiss. Oh. Next day I brought her a watermelon.
I think I hate this guy. I really do.
So you've been an actor, straight actor, right?
I've been an actor,
Comedy actor, a screenwriter now.
screenwriter.
Now you live in L.A.?
I've been living in Hollywood now. Hollywood's a little weird.
Yes, it
Get
is.
to you. Got to my brother.
Yeah.
He's now my sister.
Well, all the girls are exercising. They're working out. Do they want to look like Jane Fonda? You want to look like... What, are you macho?
Me, macho? Oh, come on. Look at these nipples, hard as a rock.
I would like to petition to keep Americans from British television.
The ladies in California, they're not as other women.
You mean some kinky girls in Hollywood?
Kinky,
I'm not
well,
kidding, but I picked up a girl hitchhiking one time who was actually into whips and chains.
Really?
And I was just lucky I had some in my glove compartment. Spent a night with her, too, you know. She wanted to make love 14 times, which was no problem for me. Because I've got a lot of friends, so I just, She was kinky, though. Oh, kinky kept asking me to hurt her, so I told her dog was dead. That was nothing. She was an atheist, too.
An atheist?
Oh, that was strange, making love with an atheist. Oh, it was weird, because every time she got excited, she'd yell out, "Oh, my non-existent supreme being."
This guy is awful. I really hate him. I really hate everything about him.
Of course, after a couple hours, she was yelling, "There is a God."
None of these girls have ever dragged you to the altar yet.
No, I've not. Are you married?
No, yeah, I'm married.
Oh, your wife married?
Yes, my wife's married too. Yeah,
That's good.
Did it on the same day.
On the same day? That's great.
Hell of a coincidence.
See,
Oh, I've never
that was actually a quick wit from Monkhouse. He was funny.
I've been a bachelor all my life. I figured if it's good enough for my father, it's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
I miss the old days. Remember the old days when a guy would ask a girl to marry him, he'd get down on his knees and he'd say something like, darling, may I have your hand in marriage, right? Mm-hmm. Nowadays, they just turn over and say, hey, baby, how'd you like to do this every night? Not the same.
You got a regular girlfriend?
I didn't meet a girl I think I'm going to marry. I met her last year. Her name is Gloria.
Oh, this one you like?
Yeah, well, all my friends say she's a 10, but she charges me 20.
She's a beautiful girl?
Beautiful? Oh, no. No, she's well, she has this huge lower lip, you know, but that doesn't bother me because her upper lip covers it.
Oh, that's
She is ugly, boy. Last year for her birthday, I got her a turtle face sweater. She told me for Christmas she wanted me to get her something that would look good on her, so I got her a saddle.
This guy's ruining my mellow birds, I'm telling you. Not mellow.
She is ugly, Bob. I'm not kidding, boy. Her last boyfriend quit drinking because he couldn't stand looking at two of her. Gloria. Mm-hmm. She's dumb, too. She is dumb. Like, she always tells me she thinks I'm a lousy lover. How can a girl make a judgment like that in 2 minutes?
ridiculous.
Oh, come on. I've been told by girls making love to me is like a ride at Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah, it's over real quick, and afterwards they want to throw up. But I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better.
You're improving.
Oh, the other night when we made love, she lost her place in her book twice.
This is just terrible. I might just have to turn him off. What awful act this guy is.
She's kinky too, though. She likes to get real kinky. Like, so one time we tied each other up,
yeah.
Then we couldn't do anything. Another time she tied me up, then she went out with someone else. She's a good lover, though. She's a great lover. You know why? Makes a lot of noise.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, but the neighbors started complaining, you know, so I don't let her go over there anymore.
You're a very virile guy.
Oh, virile, yeah, very virile, yeah. Except I'll tell you one thing, Bob.
Yeah.
Everybody says oysters are good for sex.
Well, that's true.
Don't believe it. Once they clamp on you, it hurts.
Oh, I'm very unhappy indeed. The mellow moment ruined.
You've got so many gags in your head. What, do you have a favorite? I mean, the audience picks their favorites. Do you have a favorite?
I have a favorite joke.
Favorite joke?
Favorite joke, yeah, this is my favorite joke. This guy dies, and he goes to hell, right?
I love it.
Okay, the guy dies, he goes to hell. So devil says, all right, you got your choice of 3 doors for eternity. So he says, all right, well, what are they? So devil opens up the first door, and there's thousands of people all standing on their heads on a brick floor. Guy said, that doesn't look that great. Devil says, all right, I'll show you door number 2. He opens up door number 2, and there's thousands of people all standing on their heads on a wooden floor. Guy said, well, it looks a little better than a brick floor, but I'd still like to see door number 3 if you don't mind. Devil says, okay. He opens up door number 3. Now, in door number 3, there's thousands of people all standing up to their ankles in manure. Manure. But they're standing around drinking coffee. So the guy says, you know, that doesn't look that great, but I think I prefer that to doors 1 and 2. So devil says, all right, go in. So he goes in. The assistant devil comes over and says, all right, coffee break's over. Everybody back on your heads.
Oh, that is a favorite joke.
I like that. This is so much fun being here. I didn't know. I used to be a diesel fitter, you know.
I beg your pardon?
I was a diesel fitter before I did this.
A diesel fitter?
Oh, yeah, I worked in a ladies' panty factory, and they passed them down to me, and I go, diesel fitter. Yeah, it's fun. Before that, I used to breed horses.
Really?
Well, then I got a girlfriend.
I've had enough. Anyway, join me again tomorrow for another mellow moment.
There are times when you deserve more than a coffee break, so make a cup of Mellow Birds. You'll find its smooth, mellow flavor turns an ordinary coffee break into a mellow moment. Mellow Birds for mellow moments.
Every day should have some.